Hi guys, I'm Colin, Legend Hobby Team Pilot. This is the surprise. I have the air tractor, or the Skyraider 2 here to add to our fleet of Skyraiders. We got the gray, like I said, the Skyraider 2 on the front of this box. I just wanted to give you all a quick look at how massive this thing is and what you get whenever it comes to you. So we're going to take a look at it here. This is raw. I haven't taken anything out of the package yet. Foam off here. Looks like first thing we got on top is the wings, so you want to get a look inside there. So that's how it comes packaged to you. Instruction manual is over here. Go ahead and pull that guy out. Long one looks like some decals. We'll go ahead and break these wings loose. Everything's nicely taped in there. Bubble wrap. Let's take a look at it. So this is a 118-inch wingspan. So here's one wing panel. Holy crap, that's a big airplane. Okay. Well, servo hatches. Looks like Ordnance mounts under here for your hard points. Your flaps and your ailerons. I really love how they did the scale hinging on the ailerons and the flaps along here. So, same on top. Gorgeous hinging techniques. So as you can see, the ailerons have a live hinge in them. So, it's mounted underneath at basically a central pivot point on this aileron, which allows it to rotate up and down just like the real one, which is fantastic. So that's awesome. Get the other wing out here. It's going to be identical, so I'm not going to pull it out. Looks like we have the tail there. Pieces of the tail. Rudder. Let's stand this up. So we've got our rudder here. Very nice rudder. I love the covering they put on these now. Drill it out for all your hinge points. Elevator halves. Very cool. It looks like they stuffed a little piece of tape in there, just so those wouldn't move during transport. Little piece of foam tape. So I'm going to leave that on there for now, just to see the actual purpose of that, but I believe that does get removed. Hinges all need glued. They are like Robart knockoff style pin hinges, which I do like. Any sort of secure hinge, I believe that's the most secure, so fantastic. Just a 1-bolt mount, and then the mounts for your struts. Wonderful. I'm going to grab what everybody wants to see first. And that's this big puppy here. Holy crap. Yep. That's nice. So this is technically my first large Legend airplane. Everything I've had from them up until this point, it's been in the 60cc, well, I want to say in the 80-inch size class. So the OA-1K Skyraider. Beautiful. And it looks like here we have our little hinge, or not hinge, hatch point for the front. Easy access. Fantastic. Look at all that space in there. Tons of space. And we're going to be putting the Stinger 63 in this, which I have on hand already, along with digital high-tech 645 servos. I think it's the DS645s or something like that. Trying to get that seated back in there. Oh, there's pins. There we go. Beautiful. So, gorgeous fuselage, as you can see. Very nicely covered all the way around. Big long firewall for that big engine. And as you can see, we'll take it over here and compare it to my 5th scale AT6. Both pretty large airplanes. The T6 here is 125-inch wingspan. And air tractor's right up there with it till we get that nose, that cowling on. It's going to be right up there with it, so fantastic. Going into this bag, looks like we've got Ordnance in here. I'd open them up, but you'll see them in the build pictures and videos, reels. So, yep, gun pods. Love it. More Ordnance racks. And then we've got small parts. No idea what that is, but it's fiberglass. We got our little cockpit seats. The box is going to give away. And then again, just miscellaneous small parts. This looks like, okay, so these are the steps that go on the side. Landing gear. Tail wheel, tail gear. The exhaust. Struts for the tail assembly, I believe. Your little photographic cockpit. Very nice 2-blade spinner. Put that to work here next week because I'm going to run a 2-blade on it originally. First couple of flights and at the first event. If you want to go electric, I believe this is a motor box to push that forward. And then the drilling template for different engines is in there as well. Pylons. Big wheels. Lights. These will be fun to install. Wow. Okay, so this is very cool. So, fuel line. Not sure if that is for your gas tank or not. I'm sure there's some other purpose. And then all of your small parts, hardware. That's a hefty bag. Isn't it, Hannah? Mm-hmm. Isn't that hefty? Yep. You say that's a heavy bag there?
Yep.
And a beautiful little fuel tank, which I'm probably going to replace with a larger one, but that's just me. And for the record with the fuel tanks, I've been running those for years, Seagull fuel tanks in my stuff, and have never had any issues. So these are fins for the stab. And then in here, oh God. I think this is Canopy. It feels really lightweight, so I'm going to try not to puncture too deep here. Deep. That would be Canopy. Let's check her out. Oh, yeah. Hannah, you approve?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Mm-hmm. She said, mm-hmm. And going into this box, this guy's a little heavier. I'm assuming this is the cowling. Nice. So there's our cowling. This is a flush mount cowl, meaning you're going to have tabs. Screw in from the bottom, I believe, and then 2 screws on the top end. So it'll mount flush right up against the firewall there. Yeah. Anyways, nice.